Hey, while I was in the mood, I guess, I figured I'd go ahead and make another one of these adventures in dating. This time I want to talk about having standards, but knowing when your standard is a bit unrealistic. Now, don't get me wrong, everybody should have a standard. They should want, what type of man, looks, and everything, status. Same thing with females. Every man has their standard and has their standard of beauty or standard of what kind of woman as a person that they want. But I guess speaking for myself, over the years, my standard of beauty has become a lot more flexible. Now, in terms of body type and everything, no, that's pretty much stayed the same. And while I still have my top preference of a woman of color, I've become a lot more flexible on that in over the past few years. Because looking back over my life, even though I love black women, if I had to be honest, with the exception of two women who I won't say their names, but two or three women of color that I've been with, or black women. Really, most of the women that I've gotten along with better, usually, surprisingly, has been white women. And I've always run into the opposite, the either extremes. I run into ones that really kind of liked me or really would have been open to a mixed relationship, or I run into the other end who I'm there, okay, we get along, but if I drop dead, they wouldn't care. In other words, they had, I don't know, kind of a venomous tone. You could probably argue, maybe perhaps racist, but without proof, without any real proof, I really can't go there. It could have been they was just an absolute. Anyway, I've become more flexible on that over the years. And the past few years have taught me one thing. When it comes to what race or color she is, or she may turn out to be, do not limit yourself. And I can only speak for me. I can't speak for any other black man. I can't speak for any other black woman, or for that matter, any other man or any other woman. I can only speak for me. For me, I've come to find when I've limited myself to only one group, I found that I actually passed over a lot of women who are not black, but perhaps could have been the one. Maybe I'd already had that relationship years ago. I mean, I'm not going to cry over it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that ship has sailed. But me being so stubborn and so stuck into a one philosophy, I think some at times has cost me when it comes to that. And I guess it's taken 46 years for that me to finally get that through my head. So I'm at peace now that when the queen comes through, the queen may not be black. The queen might be a white woman. The queen might be an Asian woman. The queen for me might be an Indian woman. But as long as she can hit everything else, character, dignity, respect, have a pretty good job to where we can build something together. As long as she hits those main points, I can deal with what color she is. I can deal with that. The rest of the world may not like it, but I can deal with it. Anyway, that's why I want to stop and say, I'm out.